Left off, oh, excuse me for a moment. We last left off, we had just finished off Engineth, and took on Zora Magdaros for the first time. Today, we'll be continuing where we left off last time, hopefully. Got all my grinding bits out of the way, all my side quests are done. Missing a few items, as per the usual. If I remember correctly, you don't fight anything when you go to the Great Ravine, so I don't think I need to eat. I think we can just get going. I should probably change my equipment before we do so. What's that doing? Probably should use those, as it has a Vade extender. It's also tempting, but alloy doesn't go past 18 on maximum. Not entirely sure if fire resistance is gonna be important, so I'm just gonna switch over to whatever works for me. Playing without Horn Maestro was a pain. I have been recently reminded why it's such a good skill for for hunting horns. I'll try to play with it as much as I possibly can from here on out. Okay, yeah, this looks terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and use my layered armor. Perfect. Go ahead and do some armor upgrading before we get going.
How's your gear holding up?
Screw it. Go to max. Especially on armor I intend to be using throughout the playthrough. Until I can find better armor, or at least get to use the decoration slots. Figured that would be enough. There we go. Prepared for the road ahead. Thought I was all prepared. I did not foresee my throat being this dry. Give me 1 second. Okay. Much better. All that out of the way, let's get moving. Looks like I got a bit of time to play through some Nuzlocke. Oh, it's a terrible level up. But that's not a terrible move. That is amazing for this early on. Give me immediately, please. No.
Great! We made it! Let's start by finding a way forward. I think we can get through if we head this way.
On my way, Handler.
Zora Magdaros went straight through. We didn't even slow it down. I'm guessing there's something pretty important on the other side.
Never actually talked to these guys. I just blew right past them.
Look at this massive fissure it made. This is the power of an Elder Dragon.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to have anything important to say. We're gonna talk to him anyway. Why not? NPCs are often ignored.
We gotta be careful.
The only
not to
NPC
fall
worth
here.
ignoring is the Handler. And sometimes the field team leader.
Think we're getting close? Oh.
This would be the perfect opportunity to "This is Sparta" her, but the hunter is more kind than we will ever be.
Race you down there. Come on, this way.
If nothing else, the music of this place is pretty good. Considering there's pretty much nothing here. At least there wasn't. I don't know if they... I haven't been here past excuse me, can't talk. I haven't been here past Iceborne, so I don't know if they made any improvements to it. Sorry, I'm kind of just skipping through out of the habit.
Doing a careful expedition into the Coral Highlands sounds like a good idea to me. Hey there.
Finally have access to charms. I'll have to see if I can make Horn Maestro charm. That would be very nice to have. So I can finally have level 2 of Horn Maestro. All these Pokemon I couldn't win. All of your Pokemon were Wurmple. What'd you expect? No, that's the wrong exit. My bad. Off we go.
Nothing can stop us.
Oh, wait. I should probably eat, because I want to kind of hunt that Zitzy. Check my items real quick. And I'm good. Oh dear. That's not a table.
Our
Okay.
mini canteen here serves food that will give you a boost for the hunt ahead.
I've heard this already. Please stop. Not entirely sure why there's 2 exits into this area, but eh. Usually do expeditions on my own, but why not?
Ooh.
I didn't want to grab that Lechberry. I don't even use a bowgun. Well, I guess it's just in case I ever pick it up, I guess. Oh, you want to go too? You fool. I don't like that evade extender. Pairs nicely with evade window. It is certainly nice having those for a very particularly slow weapon like this one. Not sure if I have a hunting horn capable of stun negation yet. Probably would have been worth it to check, but whatever.
Whoa.
Where are you?
Hey, partner.
Let's go. Oh, come on. Whatever. Ooh. Forgot he's particularly weak to stun. Wait, he's not weak at all to stun. I was just very lucky. Ouch. Nice. This is bad. Ow. Oh, that's not good either. Ow. This is going pretty poorly. Dang it! Why did you have to do that as soon as I got it off? That would have done so much damage. Oops. That's way too early. Still did more, quite a bit of damage. Come back, I'm not done hurting you yet. I haven't even slammed you into a wall yet. What? If that animation were just slightly faster. Now they check the nest before they go to sleep, but I don't care, because he's not going to sleep. He's going to Astera, and he's going to like it. Now, on with the show. Been running low on these, so I might as well pick them up while I find them. That's a lucky find. Doubly so. I usually struggle a bit harder than that to find coral bones. My luck with it is usually terrible. I have 4 different investigations that require it. Oh. Another good find. It's actually quite creepy down here, considering it's between the areas of the Coral Highlands and the Rotten Vale. One thing I don't like about the hunting horn, you never realize how low your sharpness is because you're constant because of freaking self-improvement. Mind's eye is really handy. Considering your melodies can also be interrupted if you bounce. Figured this out the hard way if you couldn't tell. He's not very happy about that one either. Again, yay, I'm finally gonna get my melodies off. My weapon bounced off the freaking leg of the Anjanath I was farming.
Wow, what an incredible ecosystem.
In which I had,
Have you ever seen anything like this? Has
could you
anyone?
please not interrupt me?
Come on, let's go explore.
Shut up. At which point, after I had bounced, that Anjanath saw fit to one-shot me with its fire breath. So yeah, that was a really good farming session. Still take farming Anjanath over Rathian at this point. If you don't have poison immunity, it's quite a challenge. Even still, if you do, this early on, and with particularly slow weapons, it can be quite difficult. I should probably pick up the stones. I think most of my difficulty is because I hadn't quite got the hang of my timing. Hello, camera. Thank you. Another time, probably. Another time somewhere in the future. My Blazing Horn has wind negation. Or windproof. Except I'm using the Bone Horn, so I don't have that. This is quite riveting gameplay. Probably should have done this on my own. Let's just get this over with. I'll finish exploring on my own at least. Don't you dare knock me off these vines. I don't know if they can, but I would be pretty upset if they did. Again, Capcom. Why no freaking wedge beetle there? Should probably try to at least pick up a coral crystal while I'm here. Hey, what do you know? Maybe go for 2? Oh, I forgot there's not one here. I think it was somewhere over here. No? Just one, there were 2 in that. Yep, there is. There we go. Hey. And an aqua core ore to boost. Or to boot. Not bad. Why am I going up here? Right, because that's where the camp is. Oh, hello, Legion.
Hey, partner.
Could you please not? My camera's being torn in multiple... Could you shut up?
Must be the big boss around these parts. Look.
Could you...
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos. Sounds like the research base has a new guest. Want to go back and check in? Maybe grab something to eat?
Yo.
Oops.
Want to get going?
Balloons, sky, all of this is amazing.
Oh. So the research space is kind of useful.
What's up?
Simply do you have it. Making it a goal to get as many of the armor pieces in this game as possible, all the way up to high rank. I might do master rank, I'm not sure. So far I've been pretty good about it. I've only had to skip over 2 sets because it requires Dragonite. Of course, that means an unending amount of grinding. Oh, right. That's tempting. Why not? Put in the work, might as well use it. Because I have the extra materials.
Boy, what are you?
So they added a smithy and a resource center. Do they have a stockpile? They do. So basically this is Skyward Astera. Just missing the Gathering Hub quick option, but nobody really visits the Gathering Hub in Astera as there's nothing there. Literally only exists for arena quests. That's it. Don't even have an option for your ring here, I don't believe. You don't. Alright then. Guess we better get on with it, huh?
That's
Unfortunately, this is the third base's freaking. Quest board. That's it. Took me a second to think about what that was. The 12 is probably closer, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Item box is not up there. I don't know what I was thinking. Blazing Horn, there you are. Ooh, it's got defense up, as well as wind pressure negated. I didn't even realize it had defense up. And its extended health recovery works like Valhazak's health recovery. It heals over time if you walk over the bubble, which is nice. It automatically gives the buff to the hunting horn. Stamina use reduced is nice. Stacks with Wiggly Lychee and Dash Juice, which I should probably start using. It's all around a pretty decent horn. If it didn't have fire damage, I would have used it against Rathian, because it has Antidote. There's no canteen here, is there? There isn't. I'm sorry, but I'm not accepting this quest here. I guess I could have used the canteen in the... Yeah. Just do that. Oh, there's an item in here. Give me. There it is.
All right.
Be careful.
I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did this either. Give me that. Oh, these are Legiana tracks. I didn't even realize there were Kelpie up there. I have to remember that next time I go Kelpie horn farming. I believe they're more abundant here than they are in the Wildspire. Yeah. Hello, Zitzy. I'm going to be beating up on you a lot later. This isn't the place? Oh, yeah, this is the place. What the hell? Alright, let's go. I didn't eat. Why didn't I eat? Wow, that was easy. Please don't hit me. It pushed me into the attack. Oh, I got another stun off. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, why? Oh, wow, he spins worse than Rathian. Okay. I'm glad I have that wind resist up. Ouch. Dang it. Ah, he got away. That's the wrong direction. Oh, he went up towards Zitzi. Nice. I really wish there was a freaking Wench Beetle there. I'm just glad I have the stamina use reduction up. Where are you going? Oh, he dodged me. Thank you, cat. No! Go ahead, do it. Stun him! No, don't stun me, what are you doing? Where are you going? Hey, I wasn't done with you. I was hoping that would break it. Out of the way. Please, no! Please, no! No! Sissy, why? Thank you! Okay, I have lost my stamina use negated. And my defense up buff. I think it's just about done, too. Ouch. Oh no, please don't tell me I got stunned. No, I just lost self-improvement, that's all. Just my best thing to lose. That's all. I bounced! No, this is exactly what I was talking about! Lost my opportunity because I bounced off his hide. I can't do it. Nah. He's going to go to his nest. Where are you going? Nowhere. You're going back to Astera.
Nice work, partner. Let's hurry back to the research base. I'm starving.
You're always starving. Please, just shut up. I don't think I actually mounted Palumu that entire time. It's already been 48 minutes since we started. Wow. That means I spent at least 30 minutes well, I guess not entirely exploring. I did take on Zitzi after all. I did spend a fair amount of time on that expedition. Freaking hell. Please stop speaking so abruptly so I can stop accidentally skipping your dialogue.
Shouldn't you prepare before you head down to the Rotten Vale?
Shouldn't you be shutting up by now?
Counting on you.
Oh, next is Radabon. I haven't fought Radabon in for so long. I can't remember exactly what he's weak to. Add that to my grinding list. I'm really glad they added the extra slots in Iceborne. I forgot to look at the skills this has. Don't really need that. That's not necessary. Divine Blessing is nice. And Windproof. I don't really need Windproof considering I have the Anjanath Horn. Sleep resistance would be fantastic for Radaban. Oh, and that has another point in stun resist? What is Blindsider? Increases the range of flash pods. Huh. Considering monsters in Master Rank gain immunity to flash pods, I kind of forgot this was even a thing. Ooh, that's very tempting. Considering I'm gonna have to be grinding Puke for a bit, I'm going to go ahead and make that charm. that took whatever I needed for Horn Maestro. Can I even make the Horn I can. I can later. I'm going to add it to the list now. Okay. What do I want to do here? I probably should pay a visit to Astera. So let me go do that. Well, that's loading. Actually, Nuzlocke. Why did you have to appear after the freaking C-Dot? Was it a C-Dot that I caught here, or was it Wurmple? No, it was freaking Shroomish. Which I'm not complaining about. Becomes a pretty decent grass fighter. Quite a few things have opened up, actually. Crap.
Oh, that's right. Hurry back now.
This would be a fantastic improvement. I'm going to have to farm Geryatotus for a while. I'm gonna have a lot of farming to do off screen.
Good to see you. Good luck.
And a capture quest for Palumu. It's gonna help in my farming tremendously. What do you want?
Hello.
I'm pretty sure this is for fertilizer. Yes, it is. Oh, I can go ahead and do that too. Commander needs something.
Fine work. By the way, listen up. May the Sapphire Star light your way.
Oh, the canteen has some upgrades.
Working hard? Good luck.
Oh, that was easy. And the workshop's got a few things for me.
There you are, climber.
Ooh. Need to add that to my list. There's so much to do over the next week. Including getting a new freaking Puke horn. Great! I can't add it to the list because it's already in my freaking inventory. Can I upgrade this? No. Because it requires a freaking paralysis sack. Understandably. As it is a paralysis weapon. Which does have elemental effectiveness up. I'm not sure if this affects status effects. Or status elements, but it would be nice. That would mean you could help other hunters get their debuffs off a lot better, or quicker. It would especially be nice for hammers, because if it meant that it also boosted the stun power of other hammers, none of the monsters would be able to get off the ground in that case, but that would be nice. Just saying. Considering Hunting Horn is a rather rare breed. Alright, that's why I didn't upgrade to Aqua Bagpipe 2. Need Dragonite. Not something I can farm at the moment. Suppose I'll add this to the list too. Oh, I did add it to the list already. What am I doing? Ah, that memory's coming in pretty hard there. Oh, there's still more stuff here.
That's incredible.
Do I have any more? No, I don't. Kind of like the weapon he already has. Or she already has. Because it has the paralysis buff. And armor I can't really do anything with at the moment. Well, I could, except there's nothing better at the moment. Oh, there is the star set, I guess. Why the hell not? I did not even see the belt the first time around. You still have more?
Oh,
Oh. Finally. That'll also help with my grinding.
have a good.
Not sure whether or not... Do you have anything else? Okay, good. Not sure whether or not to do, like, monster grinding in the videos. If I should just or just keep those off screen or not. Maybe someone in the comments on YouTube would tell me whether or not they would like to see me beat more monsters, or more of the same monster over and over and over again. Or if they think it should just stay off screen. Those grinding quests do get kind of tedious sometimes. Especially when I've got the hang of the monster I'm fighting and what strategy to use while hunting it with the hunting horn. Which changes wildly because I sometimes have to switch over to the longsword to cut its tail off. I've tried using the slash attack for the hunting horn. It does not quite work that well. Even professional guides like Eric's has stated it's not best to use the hunting horn's jab attack to cut tails off. It's best left to cutting weapons. I'm not sure if there's a minimum amount of cut damage you need to be doing to the tail in order to cut it off. But if there is, you can't get it with the hunting horn. I'm sorry. Piercing pods, maybe. Not hunting horn. Should we continue? think we're pretty much good to call it here. Next one's an expedition into the Rotten Vale, and I have to hunt a Radabon after that. So, yeah, I guess I'll call it here. It's been an hour. I'll see you guys next week. Later.